My name is Sister Maria Agatha, and I have quite the story to tell. Well known at the St. Augustus Abbey from my stories that I would weave, I spent hours a day regaling my fellow nuns as well as our charges with tales of the seven seas, of pirates and ships and swashbuckling heroes. They were all from my imagination, of course, but that is simply because I had chosen to keep the real ones for myself. That is until now. This memoir is the story of my life, one I've managed to carefully keep hidden from the others, in fear of their judgment. I didn't want the people I valued the most to think less of me after learning the unfortunate fact that I haven't always been able to be the best sister, the good sister that I am today. I kept these stories to myself in hopes that they would never see the light of day again. However, I have since changed my opinion on that matter. I realized that once when I'm gone, the memory of Captain Wolfe Renault would die with me. My own death is one thing. I don't care if I'm remembered, but the thought of Mr. Wolfe being lost to history somehow felt very wrong to me. His story must be preserved. My life with that man was complicated beyond words, and I've spent a very long time trying to figure out where to begin. After much deliberation, I think I've come to the conclusion that I'm just going to start at the beginning. My birth. I contemplated jumping right into my time on the Celeste, but I think it's important that you know where I came from, so you can understand just how I ended up where I did. My parents were lost to sweating sickness when I was barely 6 years old. The good sisters at the nearby nunnery had taken me in afterwards, insisting on raising me as one of their own, and it was then that I realized my calling. Even as a child, I knew there was never going to be another option for me. It was just clear, even then, that I just knew that was my future. My future would be in service of the Almighty. Being a sister was something I've always worked for, and after being officially ordained, I was proudly sent away on my first mission. At Langton Abbey, the kindly sisters instantly calmed my nerves at arrival, making me feel like family the very moment we got there. They were so friendly, so gentle, and very loving in their approach to faith. I immediately felt at home there. And that night, I prayed to God for such good fortune, thankful beyond words for the blessings that He had bestowed upon me. However, in my infinite comfort at the monastery, I never could have imagined, even in a million years, the horrors and regret that was awaiting me. I had thought my future at Langton Abbey would be spent piously tending to the sickly and infirm well into my elderly years. I was looking forward to growing old there, with my beloved new sisters by my side. To my horror, the abbey was only to be a temporary paradise, a gentle prelude to the horrors that were soon to follow.